Welcome to PitStop 12. The following video is one in a series of clips designed to highlight the latest features available in PitStop, version 12. PitStop 12 introduces a very exciting new feature, namely a missing font cloud service in cooperation with Monotype, the world's leading font vendor. In every survey on problems related to the processing of PDF files, the problem of missing fonts appears at the top of the list. It's difficult to guess how many hours have been spent in getting the correct files, how many deadlines have been missed, how many jobs have been reprinted, all as a result of missing fonts. One thing is certain, the amount of money that is lost as a result of missing fonts is simply staggering. Focus and Monotype now offer a cloud-based solution to solve this problem. On one hand, PitStop Pro and PitStop Server know perfectly well what fonts are missing from a file. And on the other hand, Monotype Baseline Platform has tens of thousands of fonts in its online library. There is now an exclusive link between PitStop and Monotype Baseline Platform to automatically or semi-automatically embed the missing fonts in your document with the correct font from the cloud. For a nominal fee per missing font instance, you can now make sure the deadline is not missed because you could not get a hold of somebody to provide you with the correct file. There are 3 places in PitStop Pro where a check for missing fonts can make a connection to Monotype's cloud server. First, when you run a pre-flight profile that checks for unembedded fonts and also has the fix option switched on. Second, when you run an action list or a global change to embed fonts. For these first 2 cases, the option to automatically check for missing fonts on the Monotype baseline system must be on in the preferences. A third way is to run the Purchase Missing Fonts function from the PitStop Pro menu. When there are missing fonts, you will always be presented with a dialog box that gives an overview of the font issues, regardless of what method above is used. There are again 3 possible cases. The missing font is available on your system, so no purchase is necessary. The font is available for purchase on the Monotype Baseline platform, or it is not available locally nor on the cloud service and is therefore still missing. The dialog box gives you a preview of the document with the available fonts embedded and lets you browse through the document to preview the problematic text instances. You have all the information necessary to judge whether the purchase of the missing fonts is desired or not. At the bottom, it says how many tokens are required for the purchase of the missing fonts. More information on tokens to follow. And you can click Do Not Buy or Buy and Save. In PitStop Pro, there is never an automatic purchase of missing fonts. Before any of this will work, you must configure access to the Monotype baseline system. You do that by creating an account. There is a link in the PitStop Pro preferences. Once your account has been created, you can purchase batches of tokens. Every token will give you the right to embed one font in one document. The current price is $1.50 per token, which is a lot lower than the purchase price of the font and the cost of a missed deadline. It does not matter if the document is a single-page PDF or a multiple-page PDF with thousands of pages. The cost is always the same. Your account information will also give you an authentication key. You must copy and paste this in the preferences, and you will be set up to use the Monotype baseline platform in combination with PitStop Pro, and ready to combat one of the main productivity killers. In PitStop Server, there is of course no operator available to make a buy or do not buy decision, so you will have to configure PitStop Server's behavior with regards to the handling of missing fonts. There is an overall setting in the preferences, and per queue you can define the behavior separately. Wherever you define the use of the purchase capability, you will have to provide the unique key that gives access to a particular account. Please be sure to watch all PitStop 12 related videos which demonstrate even more features.